I'm sorry,
That drama cool though, right? I think my baby hot. Don't speak to any moment. Product of her environment. Shout out to global woman. Can't box her in with any trend. No, she's a global woman. Call fire, Marshall Bill. Like, let me tell you something. Flawless, beautiful. Follow codes down to her toes. Cutie codes, picking rolls with the flow. Slam dunking all the golds. Silvers for the novice and golds for the pros.
What's going on, everybody out there in TV land, on YouTube and on Facebook Live? We come to you tonight to interrupt your regular scheduled program. As y'all see, we got a full panel tonight. The mic is hot. We got the phone lines ready. We about to get into this thing. But before we start, hey, Facebook, do me a huge favor. Really big favor right now. There's a link right there in the comment section. Click on that link and shoot on over and watch us live on YouTube. Hey, YouTube, please click that like button. It's the thumbs up, and then slash your finger over and press the subscribe button. And make sure you push the all so you can get all of the notifications when we're going live. Again, push the like button, that's the thumbs up, and then shoot on over and press the subscribe button and push the all so you get all the notifications when we're going live. All right. And also share this video. It's real easy. Push share. And if you got Facebook, just share it right to Facebook. All right. Real easy. Also, we're doing something new. Every time we hit the 200 milestone mark, which we're really close to now, we will go into the chat and find 2 people and send them a gift. But you must be a subscriber to participate. All right. Also, if you support your boy and you want to help me out and get me to the big leagues, check my Stop Playing Apparel company out. I'm trying to make it, y'all. I'm trying to get to the big league. Go to my stopplaying.net, click on it, buy something for your cousin, your mother, your brother, your uncle. Just support your boy, all right? The link will be right there in the chat section. Last but not least, if you love what we're doing and you just want to support us, we're not begging for no money. We just say if you just want to support us because you like what we do every week, there's a QR code right on the screen. Yeah, all you got to do is scan the QR code. All monetary gifts are appreciated. Big or small, we don't care. We just thank you in advance. And if you can't scan the QR code, there is a cash tag right on the screen. Our cash tag is Nutz. It's Nutz, N-U-T-Z, Boltz, B-O-L-T-Z 1. Again, is $ Nutz, Boltz 1. I apologize for that, y'all. It's $ Nutz, N-U-T-Z, Boltz, B-O-L-T-Z 1. All right. And with that being said, welcome to Nuts and Bolts of Life. I'm your host. I'm the CEO of Stop Playing Apparel. My name is Edmund Chapman, and I'm from South Carolina.
My name is Kyra from California.
Oh, we can't hear you.
From North Carolina, you're muted.
Yep. Obi from North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Natasha from Park Forest, Illinois.
All right.
I'm Tierney from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm Julian from Riverdale, Illinois. And I'm Juan from Lansing.
How y'all doing? On Big EG from Chicago.
Big EG from Chicago. Y'all see we got a full staff. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Obi, let the people know what we are talking about today.
Tonight, controversial topic, but to each his own. Does weight matter? And Natasha, We haven't even started yet, and you looking like that? Gee whiz, I ain't even get it out, Big EG. I ain't get it out. To some people, it's controversial. It just depends on who you are.
All right, tonight's topic is does weight matter? Hey, before we start off, hey, Kyra, you want to talk about the datum addition real quick?
Yes, I do. Coming up soon, we're going to have a Datum or Ditchum show, which is where we connect people with other people. And it's going to be hosted by our very own Angel. So if you are interested, please send a message to Ed, or you can send a message to Sheena Nicole. We're going to be vetting the people to make sure that you're not with anyone crazy and that everyone is an actual person and has a good background. So definitely encourage you to participate. If you're looking for that special one, you may be getting hooked up from the Nuts and Bolts of Life podcast.
All right. So y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we do every week. It's Ed's story time. All right. So today's story is going to segue into what we're talking about. So I know y'all heard what's going on the internet that broke the internet this week. I know y'all heard about the hot tour girl. What do y'all think about the hot tour girl? Not about what she said, but what do y'all think about all the accolades that she's getting from it? You know, she's going on podcasts. She's got a book and she got a tour she's doing. She's going to concerts. She's doing all kind of stuff just because she said hot tour. And if y'all know, and I'm going to give a little background for people probably looking like, what the hell are you talking about? So I know we all have seen videos on YouTube when people are doing street interviews. And so these guys were just doing a street interview and they asked this one lady, like, how do you keep a man, I think, satisfied in the bedroom or something to that effect? And she said, well, you got to give him that hot tour and spit on that thing. And it broke the internet. Like, it got a bunch of million views on YouTube. They got a bunch of million views on TikTok. The woman is all over the place now from just saying those two words. So I'm not really asking y'all what y'all think about the saying or the actions. I'm saying, what do y'all think about all the accolades she's getting from it?
Well, I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. So
All I can say is,
Don't say it.
Go ahead, Julian. We're listening.
all I can say is, what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Anybody else want to tap into what y'all think?
Her parents must be,
Hello,
must
can y'all
be
hear me?
proud of her.
Hold on, EG. Go ahead, Kearney.
I said her parents must be so proud of her newfound fame.
That's a good one. EG.
You know, I have everybody looking for their 15 minute of fame. I'm pretty sure she didn't think it was going to blow up the way it did. But everybody who's trying to get their name off of it is what's so crazy. You know, everybody. I just seen a clip where they talking about Miami needs to draft this tight end because his name is Hulk, so they can have a Hulk tour connection, and that's just crazy.
that's crazy. It is.
That's funny. So
I think
go ahead, Kyra.
I was going to add my 2 cents in. I think it's pathetic on the lows that society and social media go to and the things that can get someone popular, and that there's other people doing way more important things for the world than telling people that they should spit on the D and becoming like famous for that. I think it's like total ignorance, but that's just me.
Yeah, you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it and where you say it, because cameras are everywhere. They're always looking. Somebody always has a camera on to take a picture or record. You never know when a moment is going to go viral. I won't say unfortunately because I don't know. Maybe she wanted to become famous. I don't think she wanted to become famous in this particular matter, but just cameras are everywhere. When you walk out of the house, like when I walk out of the house, I automatically think somebody's watching me. So I try to watch and do what I say and how I act, just because you never know. I mean, you can't even walk down the street and I mean pull a wedgie out and
Whoa.
that may go viral. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful.
Yep.
Got to be careful.
Anybody else before I get my 2 cents on this? Because we ain't gonna spend all night on. I'm gonna segue to the topic off what I'm about to say next. I'm gonna get everybody a chance they want to comment on. You know, when something viral, we know we want to talk about it for a second, but not spend all night on it. Anybody want to tap into this? What y'all think about that? Her accolades she's getting from it. So my point, my view on it is, hey, ride the wave while you can. Like Julian said, good time to be alive. Because like anything, everything fades out eventually. You know, maybe she was, if you look at the video, she was just being drunk, just said some stuff. Hey, ride that wave. I ain't mad at you. Make all the money you can now because in about a month, it's gonna be played out. Like Big EG just said, everybody gonna try to use it for their own advantage, and it's gonna get played out fast. But my first question to everybody is this is a picture of the young lady. Here's a picture of her. If anybody's seen her, this is her right here. Everybody take a little good look at it. So my question to you guys is we're talking about does weight matter, right? So if this same young lady was overweight or obese, would she get the same play that she's getting now?
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh hell
Why
no.
not?
No.
Hold on, back up. Let's go back. Natasha, why not?
She will not get that same as she was because you know what? Everybody figured that because she's big, she's only spitting on the D because that's the only way she can get it because she's spitting on it. Not because she's pretty, not because she's overweight, anything like that. Her whole overall appearance tell them that you know what? That's the only thing she's good for because of her weight.
Yep.
Um, I don't know because when I seen it, like I said, it was probably some kind of spring break type atmosphere. She was drunk, everybody was drunk and everything when she said it. Do I think her size matter? I think her size only matter when it came to how quickly it spread it. Because as a man, if you gonna hop to it on it, I know there's a lot of men out here that don't matter who hop to it on it, as long as you're a woman, hop to it on it. So I think the extent of it might play on the weight, but then again, like she's not that attractive. Let me be quiet.
But it said, the question was, EG was, would she get the same attention if she was big? This girl is a size, what, maybe 4, 3, 4, and she's blowing up. If she was a 16, 18, she'd be still on the low down totem pole. He said if she was that same weight, if she was bigger. That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. If we only going off of that factor, I don't think that matters because of what she said. She's talking about performing oral sex on your man. So the size factor, I don't think will play into it as much as other factors play into why she's getting so popular.
Well, I want to say I kind of disagree with my big brother. Um, when if I was visualizing it, it would be like, oh, to me, if it was a bigger woman. Sorry, no offense to the bigger woman out there. I'll be like, I don't want, I don't even like spit, first of all. But then a bigger woman doing it, it would not be so attractive to me than a smaller woman. And no offense to anybody out there watching it, but this Nuts and Bolts, we're gonna keep it 100. If you're touching, you're getting your feelings, that's on you. I would not be attracted to a bigger woman. Said I can whatever. I can hock two on. No, you can bet somebody else, not me. I'm good on that. So it would not be attracted to me, and I think we would not be talking about it on no platform. It probably wouldn't even they probably wouldn't even played it really on the YouTube if she was unfortunately if she was a bigger woman, and that's just my opinion on. What you think about that?
Honestly, I think if she were bigger, she would be getting clowned right now, to be honest with you. The only reason, she's popular is because, She's the stereotypical American girl, pretty, blonde. I'm not trying to be, whatever, but she's pretty, and what she did just happened to be funny, so you know it took off.
I don't know, Ed. I'm kind of torn because I can see, and I'm just picturing like some famous people that are a little bit heavier than her. Maybe not as attractive, but I think if they would have said it, it may have taken off. May not have taken off as fast, but if Honey Boo Boo's mama would have said it, or Melissa McCarthy would have said it, yeah. But if like Precious would have said it, I just don't see it taking off and being as funny. Um,
But you naming
but
celebrities, Obi though.
that's not famous because y'all not gonna know them. But it just kind of depends on when you say it, how you say it, what's around, and if the person that recorded it has a platform to get it out. I mean, I don't know. It was funny to me, and I don't think she's as
Yeah.
attractive as everybody thinks she is. I just think because she's small, people are giving her the benefit of the doubt. What are you saying, EG? You on mute?
That's all I'm saying. Y'all act like she, and I'm trying not to get you canceled, Ed, but she at the time she looked like trailer park trash. Like I'm expecting her to say something like that. So that's part of the reason why it took off. So it's not so much she could have been a bigger girl, white girl, drunk as hell, say that shit. It's gonna take off.
So if she was a hood chick, you think it wouldn't have taken off? EG?
Most definitely. This I'm saying that her size, I think the size of the person saying it will not affect the takeoff as much because of what the issue is. Because quiet as kept, all women, all shapes and sizes are doing all sex for somebody who's enjoying it. So that conversation alone was going to take off. Plus, it came out of nowhere because they really, if you look at the clip, they was asking her friend. She leaned over in front of her friend and was like, "You got to hop through it on that shit," and that's what blew everybody up. Like, oh shit!
Oh, it was spur of the moment. I'm gonna have to check it out after this.
Go ahead, Juan. I see your hand up. You said something, Juan?
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm not 100% sure that it's a size thing. I think it's a beauty thing. I think that even if you are, a big on the bigger side, if you cute or if you're an attractive, doesn't matter what size. I think it's two things. One, I think, like you said, it's not my personal taste as far as how she looks. It's just a matter that she wasn't necessarily quote unquote ugly. But I think it's the shock value also because just that same thing, I think it's the way she said it that people was like, oh wow, okay. Because when I first heard it, that's what it was. It was the shock value. Because it sounds more funny than somebody said, yeah, I'm gonna spit, where they actually making the sound effect. It was entertaining. And then you put it on the quote unquote girl next door, and then that's what it is. I don't necessarily think that it's really a size thing. I think it's just more so if she's an attractive thing or not, big or small. I think that's what really did it. That and the shock value.
Anybody else before Kyrie go to the comments?
I think if she'd have been a bigger girl of any ethnicity or race, it would have been more of a joke than like than a
Sure.
serious like, oh yeah, she wants it, or she's the kind of girl I'd like to get with. But I think no matter what the size, there'll always be a man out there to be like, well, I'd hit that anyway. Not that
But isn't it a joke? I mean, but isn't it still a joke though? I mean, I don't know anybody who thought, this was dead serious.
No, yeah, I think it is a joke. Now let Kyrie go to the comments so we can move on to some other stuff. I think it was a joke, but I think what Kearney's saying, like, and kind of what Julian said, I think that bigger girl probably would have got joked instead of it being a joke. People probably would have joked them. I think I'm not trying to speak for Kearney. I'm thinking that's what she said because I think Julian said the same thing. Like they would have been
Yeah,
clowning her instead of
that's
laughing
what I
with
said.
her.
Mhm.
Go
All
ahead,
right, so
Kyra.
I'm going to read a couple comments and then we're going to transition into our topic for the night. So a person said, "Nah, fellas, the size matters." They would have laughed at her. Um, that was the one comment about the viral video. So focused on the actual topic for tonight. Does size matter for you? A couple people in the comments said, "Unfortunately, yes, weight matters. Society has conditioned us to be shallow." Another person said, "Or maybe it really matters to those people. Can't blame society for everything because it's people out here that like plus size women." A person said, "Most folks don't like plus size women. They settle for plus size women." So let's open this up for conversation.
Kyra, throw out the first question. We're gonna let you have the first one tonight. Then maybe Obi can come with the second one.
All right. So the first question for me to anyone that wants to answer is, does size matter to you when you're dating? Or it could be who you're married to. Does their weight matter to you?
For me, it didn't matter because after I only dealt with a skinny person when I had my son, but everybody else after that, they had to be big. I'm sorry. It's just, I like that colorness. I like the chunkiness. I like it all.
Mhm.
And that just does it for me. I mean, he ain't got to
Okay,
be
Natasha.
400 or 500 pounds, but I need that teddy bear type hug. So
Right.
that's for
Like
me.
over 200-ish.
Yes, has to
Okay.
be over 200.
Okay. We into the heavyweights here. What's up,
Yeah.
Ed?
Hey, Natasha, I want to ask you a question. I've been wanting to ask women this question for a long time. Is it the fact that he's bigger, so you think you feel more protected because he's a bigger guy, so you feel like you're more like, okay, this guy can protect me better than a guy my size. I'm 190, strong, but I'm 5'8", 190 compared to somebody that was 6'1", 220 or 230. Is it like a more of a protection thing? Because are you really attracted to the man when he take them clothes off? Just want to know.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Me.
No, it's not the no. The weight does not always carry protection because sometimes men with weight they're not as fast. They can't move. Some can, some can't, depending on how they built themselves up with this weight and how they carry it. So a protection is not that. It's just the lovable for me to just turn around and be like, hmm. And when I cuff them myself with my arms, it's great for me. If I gotta do like this to you, I might as well hug myself. So I mean, I don't need that. I mean, I need somebody who I can
Preach.
say, if my arms are wide, I want my hands to be at least like this. If I gotta come this close and I gotta cross my arms, I can protect myself on that part. I
Preach.
mean, I don't need that. I mean, it no. So the size does not always mean protection. No.
I like
He take
it.
his shirt off. I want to see some jiggles. I want to see some jiggly lines. I want to see all that. And when he laughs, that stomach moves when he laughs. So I need
Mm-hmm.
My boobs move when I laugh. You see my boobs move?
You're 190. You still have 10 pounds, Ed.
And
You
she
still have
said
10
what she
pounds.
said.
Eat some
you got to
potatoes.
get over that. You got to get over that 200 pounds.
And Natasha, we're gonna take you on tour with us. We're gonna take you on tour, girl. We're gonna take you on tour.
As the smallest guy on the panel, probably, and then probably me and Juan, the smallest guys on the panel. I'm not gonna speak for him, but me personally, hey, I don't want anything that moves like water. I don't want it. I
That
want
what?
I
Like
don't,
water?
moves like water.
Fair enough.
I want anything that moves like water when the clothes come off.
Okay, so
Now
what is your like weight
I want
thing?
somebody fit and fine. I've said that multiple times. She don't have to be in the Olympics right now. We talking about the Olympics. We don't have to be the Olympics and six packed up, but she have to be able to maintain good. You know, if it's a pudge, it got to be very small, extremely small.
So
Because fupa,
stereotypical of a man who's into weight loss, who's bodybuilding. That's so stereotypical.
I'm going next, Natasha. I'm not gonna say what he said, but go ahead, Ed. Keep going.
Yeah, I just want somebody. That's want somebody. I want somebody fit. I want somebody that works out. You don't have to go to the gym. I said this a million times, but you can work out in your living room, front room. I'm from Chicago, so I say living room. I don't know what everybody else say, but front room, whatever, common room. Long as you not, long as that stomach ain't hanging over, long as them arms ain't jiggling, them legs ain't jiggling, we good to go. But if you got any jiggle, you close to it, but that ain't there yet. You close to it. Put the arm back up again. Let me see the arm again, Natasha. Let me see that.
You good, Natasha? Don't listen to Ed. Don't listen to Ed.
I need a little bit off the arm, and you'll be good. A little bit off the arm.
wow, you can be plus size and work out every day, or
Hold on,
and
Kyrie. Hold on
work
for one
out.
second, Kyrie. Hold on. So, everybody's on Facebook. Well, I'm about to get off Facebook. I got to really get into this conversation. There's a link right there in the chat section. Click on the link and come and watch us live on YouTube. Again, the link is right in the chat section, and come and check us out. We about to really get to it. Go ahead, Kyrie.
What was I going to say? I was saying some people can work out every day, and a workout that without the diet is not going to change a lot of results. So there are people that work out and still have a fupa or still have some arms that jiggle. And the fact that you said Natasha needs to lose some weight is
I did say lose weight. I said a couple of inches off the arm.
well, a couple
Put it up
inches.
there.
Was it gain a couple inches or lose a couple inches?
She put the arm up there for me.
You don't have nothing to lose. You're fine how you are, and keep it moving. Who else?
I love Natasha. I love her. Go ahead.
My thing is this, I ain't 25, 30 years old no more. Back then, yeah, I probably used to think like that, and I'm sure we all did. But we've gotten older. Most of us have gotten a little bit wiser. Some of us have stretch marks from eating too much or from having kids. None of that bothers me. As long as I'm attracted to you, I don't give a damn what nobody else says. Because at the end of the day, I got to be happy with what I'm looking at. So as long as I'm happy with you and you happy with me, I'm good. Besides, I'm not going to date somebody that I'm not attracted to. So if there's somebody that's too skinny or too big for me, I'm not going to go to them. And the same for women. They're not going to step to me or say anything to me if they're not attracted to me. So I understand what you're saying, Ed. I'm just not there.
That is my preference. Go ahead.
Yeah. And Kyra, you did some snaps for me? Ooh.
I didn't.
Okay, my bad. I thought I saw your fingers up. I could have sworn I saw your fingers up. Okay. I'm going to go back and check the video.
Go ahead, Juan.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So it's not so much about the size for me, it's about the lifestyle. And I know, and Aaron, you said this might be triggering, and I didn't understand how, but I can see it now. I don't like fat behavior, and let me explain that. It's not. Yeah, see you laughing. See, no, it's not someone's body size. That's not a thing for me. It's the lifestyle you live. I believe in living a fit and active lifestyle, and I need my partner to be on board with that. When people, like, I work in the service industry, so I see people all the time, and they just, can I have extra this before they even touch it? Or they sitting there, they get a salad, but then they drown it in ranch, and then want to talk to you with their mouth open. It's just, Jesus Christ. It's just really, so I don't like that behavior, but it's not necessarily the size itself. I mean, like my man said, I can't think of what his name is in the red shirt. It's what I'm attracted to. I don't necessarily have a preference in the sense that you have to be this height or this weight or whatever. I don't have a preference in that instance. I mean, I like what I like. However, I still want you to be the best version of yourself, whatever that may be. If you can't get off the couch and I'm very active and it hurts for you to stand up and, it's not a medical thing, it's just because you're lazy, then see, that's an issue for me. Or, you got to take all this different type of medication not because it's something genetic, but just because it's something that you can get off of as far as food wise. It's that's a problem for me. And so and I'll tell anyone who listens, like, I just believe in taking care of yourself. So that's my 2 cents as far as that goes.
Okay, I have a question for you. You said that's fat behavior.
Right.
So what about the bird behavior of people who eat? Whereas, you know what? I have this huge plate, but I mean, like for me, I eat in the center of my plate now.
Okay.
So, but I eat in the center of my plate. All my food goes in the center. I start with the center and I work my way out. And I don't get close to the edges of those lines. But that's just for me because of my weight loss journey. But at the same time, what about the ones who say, oh, well, I'm just going to eat a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And you look like it. And it's in the palm, their food that's they're eating, it's in the palm of their hands. And you said it's the fat lifestyle. That's the bird lifestyle. I mean, you said lifestyle of eating healthy. There's a way to eat healthy right along with eating like a bird and the fat lifestyle. Just because you said it's a fat lifestyle of eating, when they say extra this, extra that, everybody's taste buds is different. They can't get that taste or that flavor unless it's extra. But that don't mean that it's the fat lifestyle. It's the flavoring of food nowadays where everything is so bland that you have to add in a little bit more sometimes to certain foods. Now the dressings, I understand that because they carry a lot of fat. It depends on how it's made. If it's made from scratch, yeah, but if it's made like bulkily from like the stores and all that, yes, they carry more fat than the ones that's made from scratch.
We're talking about like a gluttonous
right. I was just about to say that. I said, well, let me rephrase it. What I mean by that is gluttonous. And again, that doesn't come with a body size.
Right.
It's the behavior.
Are gluttonous.
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean by that. So, and then, and just what the young lady said, I mean, yeah, the whole burn lifestyle, that's not healthy either. You can't undereat. But again, I just think that according to the lifestyle, I just like a person that lives a more healthier lifestyle. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have pop or you can't do this or you got to be strict and remain under these 1,600 calories. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that where you don't necessarily have to go to the doctor every other week because of choices that you're making in and out of the kitchen, or your lifestyle isn't compromised because of the choices you're making in and out of the kitchen. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks.
Right.
Hey, Kyra, let me reference this real quick. First of all, Juan, Natasha, and EG, I've all seen y'all bigger, and I all seen y'all get smaller.
Right.
So apparently something transitioned, and y'all all look good because obviously something transitioned y'all mind where y'all was like y'all didn't like it. So let me back up. We all get about eating healthy and all that, but we're just talking about physical look right now. Tonight is about what you physically look like, because we all know about healthy eating and nutrition, and well, we hope people know about this thing. I'm talking about what you physically look. So Juan, Natasha, and EG, I know y'all must not like what y'all physically look like, and I've seen all y'all journey. I think Juan worked with Janice. I've seen your pictures. Natasha, I seen you. I know you from the social world, so I seen your journey. And EG, I don't know your journey. I ain't seen your journey, but I seen that you look smaller than I've seen before. So this topic just came off of me literally scrolling through Facebook one day, and I'm seeing people getting bigger and bigger. And I made a post like, do people even care anymore? Like, they just getting big. Then I thought maybe I was going crazy. So I went back and looked at the previous pictures from like a year or two ago. Like, no, they are getting bigger. So I want to applaud you guys because I've seen you guys actually get smaller. I joke a lot, Natasha, with you, but I've seen you get smaller from previous, and Juan and EG. But what do y'all think about the physical look? Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm not even thinking about like if you're healthy or not. That's physically. Go ahead, Juan.
I'm gonna be real quick. I think and I said this in your post. I remember when you made it. I think the weight itself is usually an underlying issue. It's not necessarily the issue. It's the symptom of something else that's bigger. And for me personally, that's exactly what it was. I had other things going on that in turn, took me to that place where I was a bigger guy. And it was vanity that had me look at a picture on Facebook that a bar posted. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, I don't look like this, do I? And even though the doctor prior to that had told me, hey, you need to lose some weight. You need to lose some weight. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I was having health issues. I still wouldn't do it. It was a picture I seen of myself on Facebook that was like, yo, I can't be walking around looking like this. Like, this is insane. And that's what put me on the fitness journey. But it was some other things that was underlying that caused me to get bigger. So that was for me personally.
EG,
Okay, for
you had your
me
hand up.
personally, go ahead, EJ.
And then we're gonna toss. And I want to hear from you too, Kearney. Don't be quiet up there. Go ahead, EG.
Yeah, for me, um, I think mine was never like me. My confidence has never lacked. I was the one that used to go to the pack of girls and do something crazy to
Yeah.
open up the crowd. So it's never been be quiet, Natasha. It's never been a self-esteem issue for me. The first time it was a health issue. We was living together. As you remember, when I came home, you was like, damn, your legs skinny as hell. You got skinny people there. Because I didn't know at the time my body was holding all this water and it was putting this pressure on my heart. So that weight loss happened out of the necessity to want to live. Now, the other weight loss happened during the pandemic. I don't understand how people just set up and ate. Like, that disgusted me. I was working from home, and that's really like not working. And so I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna eat all day. Like, sometimes I only ate once a day. Like, I got tired, I went to sleep like a little baby. It's like, so that weight loss happened with that. Now everything is just I'm not trying to buy clothes in a different size. I'm at a 2X now. I'm trying to stay around a 2X. So I never had. I think my biggest thing is when I cut out sweets. That was my poison. I used to love sweets. So somehow God removed that from me because I don't know. I just woke up one day, didn't like sweets like that no more. And that really helps me maintain my size. But I'm not out here. You know me, I worked out with you. I ain't out here trying to be like you. I told you I just need to be strong enough to lift up whoever I'm dating at the time. That's all.
Well, with me on my journey, mine wasn't a health issue. It was my nieces and nephews. See, when I said stop, I mean stop. And if I have to come chase you to get you to spank you or something like that, I'm chasing you up the stairs. If I get to that fourth or fifth step, I'm like, and I can't breathe. That was for me. When I have to chase them and I can't catch them, when I reach out, I need to catch you right then and there. So I couldn't catch them. So when I actually looked at it, I'm like, I got on the scale. That scale said 265. I was like,
Who?
I
I said what?
265.
Damn.
And because of my height, it didn't look like I was. Us with that are tall, we carry our weight pretty good with that. So when I couldn't catch them, I was like, from then on, I was like, you know what? This has to stop because when I want to catch a kid, it needs to be instant because I'm not doing all that. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not screaming at you. I'm going to catch you real fast. So I started on that. And then I cut out all fried foods and everything going with that. I walked a lot. And then once I got down to the 225, I joined the Herbalife community. And like in 6 months, I dropped 75 pounds to 150. And I've been maintaining it for quite some time for the last 6 years now, from 2017. So now I just pretty much eat accordingly. I can't eat a whole gyro, but I still eat I eat gyros, Italian beefs, I eat all the foods, but I eat it in portion sizes now. I drink gallons of water a day. I work out. So now with me for my weight, I want to stay where I'm at. I don't want to size 16, 18, 18, 20 anymore. Now I'm between 10 and 12. So I stay that way. Shirt size went from 2X, 3X's. I'm in the size medium now. And my clothes are a whole lot cheaper. Clothes are expensive nowadays.
Hey, I want to segue to another question. I want to ask the brothers this question. So this is for the men. How do you feel when a large woman dressed in clothes that isn't fitting or flattering? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the question. How do you feel when a large woman dress in clothes that isn't fitting her body frame, or like she wearing smaller clothes that don't fit her body frame? Fellas,
Me
what y'all think about
personally,
that?
I don't care because it's her body. She can do what she wants. That's what she want to wear. I'm not dating her, so what do I care?
And for me, if I'm physically attracted to you, I may take a peek and look. But if I am not, I'm not gonna look. I think that question is kind of tricky. It just kind of depends on what you're attracted to. I mean, if you're attracted to people like um
Wait, hold on, Ob. So the question is pretty much if you've seen a bigger woman wearing, if you see
mm-hmm,
a woman that's like 300 pounds, but
mm-hmm.
wearing something that Natasha should wear.
Like revealing, not so much
I,
like
it
a
won't
big
bother me because I'm a look. If if I think it's distasteful, it's gonna be somebody that's like Precious's size who's wearing clothes that Megan Good should be wearing, and I may say something then. But if I'm attracted to Precious, I'm gonna look. And I might take a second look and I might try to holler
So
at her. I
so
mean,
no, don't say if. Are you attracted to Precious?
hell no,
So the question is to
hell no,
you. Don't go
hell
on to
no.
nobody else. What
I
is
just
your
said,
opinion?
Okay, but
I
I don't think
just
it's about
said
Precious. I think it's about the person. And if a
that's what I was
person is
saying.
attractive and they are 300 pounds or
Right. No, I
however
know, Jared.
many
That's what I'm saying. Like,
pounds,
is Ob attracted to a 300-pound woman?
No, hell no, and you
So
know
that's
that,
you
why I
Ed.
just
asked the
said
Because
you
question.
are.
that's what I was saying. Hey, if I'm attracted, I'm gonna look. But if I'm not, I'm not gonna look. I don't care what you got on. That's what I
If
was
she has
saying, Ed.
a pretty face, and she's 300 pounds with a size medium shirt, I mean, she got to stretch it over the stomach, the rolls. You're not going to be attracted. I mean, it's a nice shirt.
No, no, hell, no, not me.
That's the question. Thank you,
No, not
Natasha.
me.
That's what I'm
No,
saying. What are
no.
you attracted to? If you're not
Less than
attracted to it,
Precious. Less than. Less than.
so if she's 300, 400 pounds and she got something on that Natasha should wear, what do you think about that? Man, I should have said it
Oh,
that way.
that's not a good look. It's not a good look. Like I don't think that everybody that wear tights should be wearing tights, but they do, or leggings or whatever you call them.
Well, it's hard for them to get into jeans nowadays. Jeans that for 300 some pound women, I mean, they got to have some of them are custom wear. They have to get them custom made, or they got to go into grandpa. Well, you guys, men sizes will fit 300 and some pound women, but they don't fit correctly around them because they are men jeans. Because y'all don't have most men don't have a butt, and it's like where you going to fit it when it's just looking all crowded back there, looking crazy. So they have to wear the leggings. Leggings has been become the new jeans now.
I want to hear Juan EG. Go ahead. Then Kyrie gonna have the next question.
Well, I don't necessarily have an issue with what anybody wears. I mean, I agree with the brother up top. Like, hey, if that's what you want to wear, who am I to come along and say, hey, don't wear this, don't wear that. It just might not be for me. Whether it's appropriate or not. If I'm not interacting, if it's not for me, then hey, do your thing. Now, do I agree with it? Maybe, maybe not. But again, that's not my business.
So are you attracted to a 300-pound woman, Juan?
You know what? I don't discriminate. I'll say that. I don't discriminate. I think it's the way she carries it. Is it my preference? I wouldn't go so far to say I have a preference. But for the sake of the podcast, okay? No.
EG.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna answer it the way Ed wants everybody to answer. Ed likes to put everybody on the hot seat. I don't mind. Me
Y'all
personally,
be
being
dancing around it. Don't dance. Just hit it. Go ahead, EG.
now, I think because Obi and Wana are more fit, they're scared to go there. I'm a big guy, so I'm gonna tell
No,
you
it's
that.
not that I'm. Go ahead, brother.
I'm
Go ahead. Go ahead. And I
I'm
want to rebut that when you finish.
yeah, no problem. I'm
All
gonna tell
right.
you that because Ed, you seen me go shop. I live by a big guy rule. If I look nice in it, I don't give a fuck what name is on it. I'm getting it. Especially if on sale, I might get two of them. I feel like you should wear what makes you look nice.
I
Ain't
agree.
no way anybody in here is gonna say that a big girl with a belly top on and leggings looks nice. That and I'm not hating or whatever. Now, if you want, I'm not the person to walk up to you and say, "Go take that shit off." No, but I'm just saying, if I have on something that doesn't compliment me, someone should tell me. Ed knows I hate shopping because I have to try on stuff and
See,
all
that's
of.
petty.
I can't just go off I just can't go off the size all the time. So I try the stuff on. It looks nice. I don't care if it's Levi's, uh, jeans by Bobo and them. It don't matter. If I can put it on and look nice, I can throw a shirt on, throw some shoes. I'm wearing it because I look nice in it. And if I feel now, for some reason, these outfits give these women confidence. That part I love for them because I want everybody to feel confident. But to be for real, it's guys out here too tight. Come on, like no. So to answer that, like no, that I've been out before and I just be like, baby girl, I know you got something better than that. Because I know you got a job and I know you go to work looking better than this. I know you do.
Well, I would say that same confidence that you had in those jeans and those non-name brand, the big women have that confidence too. That's why they put it on. I mean, I'm not saying it's fashionable or anything like that, but as a friend, if you're going out with your friends now and they know your size is what it is, they should be able to tell you, baby, sister, my girl, that doesn't work for you. I love your I mean, I love seeing big women with their confidence, but sometimes I have to look at my friends and be like, we're not going out like that. It ain't not. It's not a you not going out there like that. It's we not going out there like that. We need to fix that. And it's
And
not to
that's what I'm
shame her,
saying.
but it's just
Like
what it is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
it's
I
me.
feel like, I'm sorry. I feel like when I see a bigger woman with like a belly shirt on or something tight, and you know, women judge each other. We say we don't, but we do. We look at another woman and you're like, girl, cover that up. But then in another sense, I'm looking at her going, well, you've got a whole lot more confidence than I do stepping out with that clothes on because I weigh less than you do, and I wouldn't have the confidence to wear that. So, you know, go on with yourself. If you can rock that and you feel good about yourself, more power to you. And I almost envy you that you do have that body confidence because I don't, and I'm not a smaller woman. I'm a size 10. So I'm an average size person.
Hey, before Juan, I'm gonna let Juan rebuttal EG, and then Kyrie gonna read some comments, and we're gonna keep moving to new questions. I know we can get stuck on one and we can go at it, but we have more questions. So Juan, I'm gonna let you go, then Kyra. Before I say that though, if you're watching this video right now, click the like button, share, and subscribe. Right now, we got a bunch of people in the chat section. We got a bunch of people watching. Right now, I need everybody to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this because we have many topics like this, and sometimes it get a little heated. But we always try to bring good knowledge and hear everybody's point of view. We don't discredit nobody. Whatever they think is what they think. We challenge people, but at the end of the day, it's however they feel is what they feel. Go ahead, brother Juan, and then Kyra, come on.
Well, no, I was just going to say that it's not that I'm afraid to say, you know, how I feel about whatever the lady is wearing or whatever the case may be. It's just more so about what he actually touched on as far as, you know, whether we're being judgmental or not. And again, if I'm not in that company, if that's not my person, being a friend or anything, then who am I to come up and say, hey, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you know? And that's all I'm saying. It's not my business because let's not. And another thing, I've seen bigger women, shapely women, that have been killing the game. And I've seen smaller women that look terrible in certain outfits. So again, that goes back to all about your body type. And then as far as the confidence thing, I don't blame women for that. I blame men for that. Because no matter what these women put on, it's gonna be some thirsty cat. Oh, you look beautiful. And this man, stop the cap. Stop. Because these guys are ridiculous, man. Stop lying to these folks. I would rather if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. But don't sit there and just lie to these women. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why they're so confident.
Well, you figured that's a lie. You said stop lying to them. That's not a lie that's coming out that man's mouth. That's the truth of how he see her as beautiful. Like they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. He said, "Oh, baby, you are a size 22, and you are lovely. You are
Natasha,
lovely. You are
Natasha,
beautiful."
hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but I know Juan gonna have a comeback for you. I don't want Juan
No,
not to have a good comeback.
Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Go ahead, Kyra, because I want to keep. We're 50 minutes in. I want to keep going for a minute.
Go
I
ahead.
like you, Natasha. I like you. You're gonna fight tonight. Let's go.
Mm-mm.
It's on you, Kyra.
So a couple of the comments are, one person said that they like them big and bold, like that man on the brawny paper towel commercial. Oh, and good hygiene is key when you're on the fluffy side. Another person said, when I make 95 years old, I still want it fit and fine. Another person said, make yourself look good and feel good.
Okay.
Everybody needs a no man. Everything doesn't look good on everybody. And then fat guys in skinny jeans, take them off, please. And then lastly, people should wear what they want. You only live once. If you don't like it, don't look.
Kyra, before your question, real quick. So I gotta disagree with what they said because my big brother EG, we both were wearing Levi's, and I ain't looking at the man like that, but EG pulled off the Levi's, and Levi's are skinny jeans. So I can't let them
All
do my man
Levi's
like
are
that.
not skinny jeans.
What Levi's you looking at? If you Levi's is
There
definitely
are certain types. All
So they
Snoop
have
Dogg
they
and
have
Dr.
different
Dre,
types.
I think, wore Levi's, and I don't think they were wearing skinny jeans. They're different. There's 501s.
But
There's this. There's that.
okay, I'm apologize. Most people when they wear Levi's, they
Straight
wearing the straight leg skinny jeans.
straight legs, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do pull it off real good, by the way. But
So you wear skinny jeans, Big EG?
Kyra, I'm gonna I don't know if it's an acoustic problem on your end. So straight legs is what I said. Straight legs. Okay, straight legs is what I said. Straight legs.
Because it just sounded like Ed's trying to justify men in skinny jeans. That's all I'm saying.
Most straight legs is almost. Go ahead, EG.
Well, the skinny jeans taper off at the bottom. Like you have the jogging pants, then you have the joggers. The joggers tape off at the ankle, so the further it go down, the tighter it get. That's how skinny jeans are. Straight legs are not baggy. It gives you room in the waist and all the way down. So with straight leg jeans, whatever that side is straight down. So it's not so much.
I understand
it's
fashion.
Just depending on what size you get. I know. I'm trying to explain it to Ed. So depending on what size you get.
I know the difference between like white boys wear
clearly
for us.
You made the comment
I look at for black men. Hold on. So for black men, I look at straight leg as skinny jeans for black men because if it's skinny on your leg, it might not be the normal skinny and it's tucked tight on your ankle. Of course not. Only the white boys wear that. No offense to the white guys, but I'm just saying, like, if it's tight on me, on my thighs, I look at it as it's like a skinny jean, and it might be a straight leg if you want to say it. Like y'all want to be political correct on here, but y'all know goddamn well y'all see them boys like, oh, he got them damn skinny jeans on. Y'all just trying to be political correct right now. It's okay. That's okay. I know what y'all trying to do.
But
it's all good. Go ahead, Kyra.
I'm gonna let you know. These black men are wearing skinny jeans because of these famous people. These famous people got on skinny jeans. They don't have on straight legs. They have on some jeans that they found in the women's side of the department, but this is not that show, so we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, that's something else, man. That's something else.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
now
Kyra.
that we've been schooled on fashion and skinny jeans, joggers, and straight legs, my question is, if you were in a relationship or marriage with someone and their weight got out of control, or say they gained 50 to 100 pounds, um, would that bother you? Like if you met someone and they were a certain size that worked for you and they gained an excessive amount of weight, would that bother you? And would you have a conversation saying that I don't want to say it like an you know what I'm trying to say. But how would you handle that? Let me say it that way.
Let me take that one.
Okay.
So, when me and my husband got together, he was smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And I said we are 15 years in now. Um, I say during the pandemic, somewhere up in there, he gained like a little bit over 100 pounds. So he was knocking a little bit four and some change. Oh, I wasn't having it. I didn't like it. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? It became my thing was that I slept well, but then when I could hear him sleeping, it seemed like his
Mm-hmm.
breathing was stopping,
Yeah.
and it made me uncomfortable to sleep. So therefore, I was like, listen, this is what we're going to do. Since I'm already in health and fitness, we're going to change what you eat. We're going to do this. We're going to work out. We're going to do this. I made sure I took off for work exactly the same time every day. This is what we're doing throughout this here. Got him down to 140 pounds less. And we did it about maybe a little bit over 18 months, because he loves sweets too. It's a sweet thing, and if I'm not in the house, he had the sweets. I got to go search for him. But I get him down to where I needed him to be at a healthy weight style before they start telling him, "Now what you need: diabetes, you need this, you need that, this and that." So yes, it was a problem for me because I was afraid I was going to wake up to him not breathing.
Right.
So we had to fix that real fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'd like to address that because um, my husband's been the same size since 1979. He's 6'1" and about 180 on a good day. But I'm attracted to thin people. I'm more attracted. I mean, I know some women like muscular guys. I'm more attracted to a tall, thin guy. And that's just my preference. But if he was to suddenly start gaining weight, as long as it wasn't health related, like a health problem that was causing him to gain weight, I think I would have that discussion because I want him to be around as long as I'm going to be around, and um, getting overweight is not conducive to good health. And you might be wondering, it's like, where did Ed find this chick? I work in healthcare, so I am privy to everybody's health history, everybody's age, and the list of medications they take. And I'll tell you what, there are no people in their 80s that are significantly obese or morbidly obese. Those people died in their 70s if they made it that far. The people that live to be 80, 85, 90 years old are typically smaller, trimmer, fitter people. And that might just be the luck of their DNA, the parents they chose, that they were able to maintain that weight. But being overweight and having a laundry list of medications is not conducive to a long life. And I don't want to be married to somebody or with somebody that's not caring about how they're going to leave me early, leave me a widow just because they're making unhealthy choices. And like I said, there are no 85 year old people that are morbidly obese. Unfortunately, those people don't live that long. And I also take everybody's blood pressure. I'm a dental hygienist. I take everybody's blood pressure, and most people that have high blood pressure, not everybody, but the people that have the higher blood pressure seem to be the people with a higher BMI, and those are the people that are taking not just one medication for diabetes, 3, 4, 5 medications for diabetes, high blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication. They're taking as many pills as they're probably eating meals a day. I mean, you look at these, it's like, how do you swallow all these pills, during the day? That's like a handful of tablets, capsules, whatever. That's and just to keep up with it, got to be difficult. So I see it from a health standpoint, and I just see what it does to people. Also, if you are when you get overweight like that, morbidly obese, it's hard on your joints, and then it's like, well, now I can't exercise because I need a knee replacement. I need a hip replacement. And I've had people tell me, I had a patient recently who she's overweight. She's probably between overweight and obese. She talked about going on a vacation. She goes to all these exotic places. She was not able to walk because of her weight, and she didn't get to enjoy her vacation with her family because she said every time we went somewhere, I could walk a few steps and then I had to sit down. And that's
Oh man.
that's sad.
That's a breathing
Yeah.
problem too.
Juan,
Yeah.
So
thank you for that, Kearney.
I have a question just for clarity. So when you're asking about if our partner gained weight, I'm sure that everyone on here doesn't want their partner to be unhealthy. But are we talking about from an aesthetic standpoint or just everything that's been discussed so far in general?
More of a lazy standpoint would be my problem. It's like you used to, get up and go to the gym, and you used to do all this, but now all you want to do is sit on the couch and eat fast food. That's a big change in how we operate in our relationship, I think.
I think more along the lines like with us, with that COVID happening and everything else, you're limited to a lot of stuff. It's only so many people can fit into a gym. So, and even though you had all the outside this and that, outside that, when you get so many people's outside working out, then here come people. You know what? Some people got to go. Some people got to do this and that. Go whichever way you can go. But at the same time, it's still along the lines of, like you said, how many medications do you want to take before? I mean, how many times you sitting here eating and when you get up, you're sweating when you're walking. I mean, you're not walking far, but you're drenched here, you're drenched there to figure out, you know what, I need to lose this here weight. And your loved ones tell you, it's not saying we're hurting your feelings that you need to lose this weight. We're just being careful, and we're trying to say we want you around here a little bit longer. But when I see my friend's mom the other day, like you said, all these medications, I'm like, oh, you take a lot. She was like, yeah. I said, which one of them is counteracting the other one? If you take so many, how helpful can all these pills you take at the same time help you? Who's counseling out half this, half that? Is it really working for you to take all these pills at the same time?
Exactly.
Because I was like, when I was looking at it, I'm like, she's like, oh, I gotta take this at that time. I gotta take those at this time and those at that time. I'm like, so when does the effect of these pills that you take an effect in your body before you take the next set of pills and then the next set of pills?
Mm-hmm.
My friend, she's 35 years old. She has knee replacement because of her weight.
Wow.
At 35. And I'm like, good Lord. I'm saying, what is going on? And she's, 250? And she was like, well, I've been heavy, and she wear those. Everybody wear clogs because they think those are the most comfortable shoes ever. But when you see when they walk, it's just still off.
Juan, were you going to say something else?
No, I'm sorry. My daughters. I came outside so I can do the podcast without any interruptions, and then they came outside. Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? It's like Jesus Christ. So that's what that was. I had to mute the mic and try to kind of shoo them away.
Okay.
But go ahead.
And what you got?
I got another question. I want to move on to another question. Do you guys feel like bigger people are really okay with their size, or are they just putting on the front? Do you care about, do you really think that bigger people really care about their weight, or they just really don't care about their weight Wait, I'm sorry. Do you really think that bigger people are really okay with their weight, or they just put on the front like, oh yeah, I'm good, but they really not really okay? Go ahead, EG. I see your hand up.
So I think, of course, we all know it's not one or the other. It's a mixture. But you could tell. To me, I feel like you could tell those who's truly comfortable with their size because no matter what, I'm always working to be healthier. I'm always setting like, hey, next 3 months, I might want to lose 10 pounds. Like, I don't want to be skinny, muscular. I don't have a fantasy for that. I lived that life when I was little. Went to college and got big, or however you got it. So I'm comfortable being a big guy. Would never be comfortable being an unhealthy person. So I think you have a mixture of those that's uncomfortable being unhealthy, but then you have some that's comfortable with being a big guy. Especially if you've been a big guy for a long time. You either grow comfortable with it or you go crazy trying to become something else.
We got a call in. Call in. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hello. First of all, you know how we do. Are you Team Obi or Team Kyra?
That was
I'm
last
Team
week.
Kyra, but I heard you was looking for me.
Oh,
Oh, this must be your friend. Oh yeah, come on. This must be the one, Obi. You know what this
The
is.
one and
I'm not
only
gonna say it.
Katisha Knox, KK. Yes.
Oh yeah, come on, come on. She didn't want to come on the show, but now she on the air. Come on.
You looking for me. So what's your question?
Mm-mm.
Because I don't agree with nothing that you talking about. So my question to you was: so did you hate yourself, or did you feel unattractive when you gained your weight?
Uh-oh.
oh,
That's your question.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for calling in, and I'm going to answer your question.
Wait, do not hate. Wow.
Ask your question. When do we start? When do we sit on there and let people and go back and forth? People ask a
Okay, go,
question.
go,
We-
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I did not. I did not feel attractive when I had my ankle surgery and my toe surgery, and I was off the gym for 4 months. Like y'all seen, I don't know if y'all seen the some other podcast. I put my video up, and Sheena said, "Damn, you got a dead bod," because I got a little gut. I did. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I did not feel. No, I felt. I was in the house. I didn't have to feel confident about nothing going outside. But I didn't. No, I did not like it. No, no, absolutely not. I did not, and I did something about it. And you see your boy. You see, come on now, come on,
Oh,
preacher, come on now. Yeah, I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. So no, ain't no cap. If you don't like something, you make a change. I did
Did
not
you
like it.
still try to get at people when you had your dad bod? Or were you still
I,
shooting your shots?
I was in the house most of the time, but then when I went out the house, I'm still gonna shoot my shot, Miss Kyra. You know, I'm still gonna shoot my shot. I'm just gonna wear some different clothes so you don't see that stomach. But I didn't like it. She asked me, did I like it? No, I did not like it. I hated it. I absolutely hate. And I'm still not where I'm at. And I got my class reunion coming up. We're gonna be in Chicago, y'all. Shannon, you cooking for us? We coming to Chicago, Shannon. We need you to cook. We'll be in Chicago this weekend. But I'm still not satisfied. I'm not. And I will never be satisfied until I get my 6-pack back. So yeah, I did.
I
That's her
concur
question.
on that. I need my abs back that I had. I'm working on it.
She said, come for me. Don't come for me. I ain't scared of you.
I mean, I think that, if it depends on how, with big people's, it depends on how they actually feel, because I know quite a few big people who feel like, you know what, I am comfortable with my weight. Some like, I'm not comfortable with my weight. I'm like, at the end of the day, when you wake up every day, you feel like, you know what, do I want to change? Should I change? Or am I willing to make that change? I mean, you got to decide on your own how you want to do when you're dealing with big peoples.
Let me say this real quick for everybody that's watching the show and watching the future. If y'all think I disrespect KK, I apologize. I did not. On this show, when somebody calls in, we allow them to ask their questions, and then we answer it on live. We don't like be on the phone going back and forth because we got so much stuff to do. So we might be like, dang, you just hung up on it. That's what we do on the show. If you ever watch, you call in, you ask your question, and then we discussed it on the platform. So if anybody in the comments or watching like, dang, that was rude. No, that's what we do. We don't sit on the phone and have a conversation with you because you can come on the panel. If a person wanted to have a conversation, they can be on the panel. Anybody, EG called in before. Same thing happened to EG when he called in. He asked his question, then he got off. Joshua did the same thing, etc., etc. But anybody else want to tap into that question? Do bigger people, are they really okay, or they just putting on the front?
Well,
think
I
that
like to
some
jump.
people.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, one.
Oh, okay. Well, I have an opinion for myself. I can just tell you about me personally, and then I have an opinion about what I think about others. For myself, once I gained weight, I never was a super small guy, but I was smaller. Once I gained weight, I wasn't happy with it, and it took vanity for me to say, "Hey, wait a minute." It was strictly vanity that made me start working out, but then it was performance that kept me working out. So that was just me personally. Now, on the outside looking in for other folks, I can't say for sure if they are happy or if they aren't, but just based on this new social media age where everyone allows everyone into their spaces on a regular basis, it seems to be that they aren't happy. And the examples I have is more so along the celebrity lines who talk body empowerment and this and that. Love yourself if you're big and this and that. And then as soon as they get the chance, they got the surgery, or they do all these things to get smaller, and then they want to say, "Oh, it was a healthy thing." And I'm not 100% sure that I buy that. I think that before, and again, I don't know because I'm not these people, but it just seems that as long as they're big, they're happy. At least that's the persona they put out there. But then as soon as they get a chance to do something about it, they do it, i.e., surgery or whatever. And then they say, "Oh, well, I had to do it because," and there's so many different examples of that. So that's why I would say that I don't necessarily think that they're happy with it. I think they, like my man at the bottom says, they're comfortable with it, but they're not necessarily happy with it. And that's just my opinion.
Julian, tap in, man. You been quiet, man.
As far as your question, I care, but I don't care. What I mean by that is,
I can't hear you. Hey, take. Hey, I'm gonna like a little kid. Take your hand off your mouth. Let's hear you. Come on, speak on up.
I care, but I don't care. Like, okay. Like, I know I should lose the weight. I got all the tools. I got all the YouTube videos. I got all the books. But I like food more. Simple and plain. I gotta figure that out.
Okay, true.
So you're not comfortable with your current.
But I am making healthier moves. Instead of driving, I'm walking and taking the train more. I'm instead of going to McDonald's getting the Big Mac, I might get like a taco or something. A tortilla, meat, some vegetables. So I'm making healthier choices. I'm making baby steps.
Yeah.
So, but are your healthier choices making you full when you make them?
Say it again.
You said instead of you going to McDonald's and getting your Big Mac, you going to Taco Bell or whatever, you getting the taco and the veggies. But are those making you full when you eat them, or do you eat something after that?
Yeah, it's making me full.
Okay.
I just get enough tacos or a burrito or whatever.
Well, let me jump in and I'll say everybody does it at their own rate. So, you got to want to do it, and this is no judgment to anybody on the panel, especially to the brother that just spoke. He say he happy with it, then who am I to say, no, you're not? If he good with it, then I'm good with it, and if he decide, hey, I'm going to make some better choices, then, hey, I applaud that. So big ups, fam.
I like the fact that you're making better choices and you're walking. So that's a big step for anybody who's looking to change.
And then in a few weeks, I'm going to get a bike. So I'm going to start, riding my bike more.
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you start riding, are you in the Chicagoland area?
Yes, but I'm moving to Arizona in a month, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, Juan
Can't,
riding the bike now. You don't want to
I
be
was
riding
gonna
with
tell you,
Juan. He
man,
riding the bike.
come
He
get
did
out there with me,
triathlons.
man. I was gonna tell you to come get out
Yeah,
there
well,
with me.
John, you're gonna need that bike because it's gonna be hot. You need that bike in Arizona.
Hey, y'all, I got two more
no,
questions real quick. Then we're gonna get out of here in about another 5 minutes. So let's try to get these two more
Okay.
real quick. Um, One is for the ladies, for the sisters. Sorry, Kearney, but this is questions for the for the sisters, and then we're gonna have another last question. Do y'all believe black women have let their weight go, or are they still competing with other
Oh boy.
nationalities?
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 for me because some are being competitive. The only reason why they're being competitive because they want that socialite status on it. But then again, it's like some is like, no, what, I really don't care about it. So let me just go ahead and just do me.
I I feel as a black woman, like no matter what size we are, what shape we are, people are still gonna come for us, and there's still gonna be different judgment um, and unfairness. So even if everybody was shaped like a Barbie doll, people would still come for us. It's inevitable, and we just have to continue to do what we think is necessary. I think that more people in general have become comfortable with being plus size because in today's society, I feel like it's more glamorized and more acceptable than it has been in the past. From like what Barbie was to the pinup models that were in like in maybe like the 40s or 50s. Now you have different artists like Lizzo, even like Queen Latifah, different black people in entertainment and across different platforms that are plus size and that are representing black women. So I feel like it is more acceptable today for black women to be plus size than it has been in the past.
Good. Hey, Karis, I want you to do me a big favor. I want you to find four of the best comments. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna wrap it up. Then I'm gonna let everybody come around and give their last final thoughts after Kyra read the four comments. So the last, it was not really a question, but it's like, I had an argument. Somebody's that feed is killing me. Can y'all mute y'all phones? So back in the day, about 15 years ago, I had a discussion with some black women. I used to work for TSA, so we know everybody. You had black, white, everything was there. And I had some discussion with some black women, and I told them, and they got really mad about this. I said, but 97% or 98% of women in the gym are white, and you got the 2 to 3% that are black. And they try to go off. I said, I've been to multiple gyms. I see it all the time. Black women do not like to go to the gym for some odd reason. Um, and they try to tell me a new one. But I'm like, it's the truth. If you go to any gym, you'll see 97 to 98%. Nowadays, it changed to me a little bit. My cousin might beg to differ, but I changed a little bit now. Like the gym I go to now. But back in the day, a woman to say, hey, this is baby fat, and her son is 21 years old with his own kids, but you still saying that's baby fat. Like, huh? I don't have time. It's 24 hours in the day. What do you mean you don't have time? 24 hours in a day. They make all this excuse, and they got so mad at me when I said it. But I'm like, I seen white women in the gym 9 months pregnant, and they in the gym still getting it. I saw white women in the gym just had a baby, and they back in there the next day. So I think that the gym has got a bad rap on our sisters, and I want our sisters to do better. I want bigger people in general to do better. Because people can say all day long, well, I'm bigger and I'm healthy. I don't necessarily agree, and I don't want to get like in an argument about it, but I don't see how you could be overweight, obese, and still be healthy. I don't see how the two equates to each other. But that is my little 2 cents on that. And and it's crazy that the numbers is like that. But if you go to any gym, I've been to in Chicago, I've been to LA Fitness, I've been to Charter Fitness, I've been to the Omni in Indiana, I've been to the other one that everybody go to. I can't think of the name of it now. I've been to Crunch Fitness, I've been to Lifetime, I've been to a lot of gyms, and all of them was the exact same way. 97 to 98%, and then you got the 2% of the black women, but they make excuses that they can't get to the gym. Kyra, what you got?
So I will say that I am not making an excuse for your comment, but I feel and I've witnessed the same thing that you have. I'm not a gym rat or anything like that, but I've been to the gym and have looked around and seen that that we are the minority. And for black women, in my opinion, it has to do like with the demise of family and with people not being married and with black women being the mother and the father and taking kids to little league and swimming and doing homework and just being tired from the different roles that they're playing in life and at work, and sometimes the not having the energy to get up and go to the gym, or perhaps not having the financial resources. I mean, there is like Planet Fitness that is affordable, but everyone doesn't have daycare and different things like that. Everyone doesn't have a husband that they can leave the kid at home and go to the gym. And there are different things that people can do. I know I had a friend group and we did exercises at home. I have some other friends that still do exercises at home. So I just don't want anyone to sleep on the fact that though there may not be presence in the gym, people can still be working out, whether that's walking on the trail, riding a bike, doing stuff in their neighborhood with the resources that they have, and making use of their time to focus on their fitness.
I would say that I have seen, even when I go to the gym, no matter which gym I go to, even when I go to the parks and work out with my clients, them outside of this, it's majority of Caucasian peoples and other ethnicities that's out there more than we are. But now, like out here by where I'm at, they tell us now, you know what? If you're going outside to work out, bring your kids with you, because a lot of it's not only just adults that are really, really overweight. Our children are very, very overweight. They're very obese. It's 12-year-olds, so it's like 200 and something 50 pounds. And I'm like, they were like, know what? You don't have a babysitter? Bring your kids up here. Come to the YMCA, go to the park. Each one of these parks out here, they got to us, you know what? Bring your kids out here to work out with you. So I think that the gym might be in this, I don't have time to go to the gym, but when you have resources where they're telling you to bring your kids and you still don't bring your kids to have them work out with you, then that means that you're lazy. You're not going for it. And you know what? You rather have you and your kids sitting there where y'all couch is almost on the floor because of you guys' weight. And Ed, what you said, big is not always big. You said obesity is not always healthy, but being thin is not always healthy either.
Correct.
Because we have a lot of anorexic, bulimia, and all that. They was like, oh, well, I eat so much, but this is not healthy. You have to have some type of body fat, body weight. It has to be a 50-50 on there. But at the same time, this gym thing, it is cheaper. People don't have enough money. We ripping and running, 12-hour days, running with these kids, because now I'm running with my grandbabies now. And I'm on the go. But I also try and get in at least a 15, 20 minutes something in every day. If I can't do the whole hour every day, 15, 20 minutes will burn me really well. We just need to get our kids out there with us if we don't have a babysitter.
Everything you said was absolutely correct. We about to wrap this thing up. I'm gonna let everybody get a chance to say their final thoughts, but I want to say this really, really quick. And I said it in the beginning. I don't know if y'all caught it in the beginning. I said you can always work out in your living room. So when I mean working out is working out. I said that way back in the beginning of this episode. But we're gonna kick it off with we're gonna go Kearney. What's your final thoughts, Kearney?
Final thoughts on weight. My weight is, I mean, like I said, even though I'm borderline overweight based on my height and weight. I'm 5'7" at 160 on a good day, but I struggle every season you bring out your new clothes. I mean, not your new clothes, but like when it's fall and you bring out your jeans, or springtime and you bring out your shorts. It's like for the last couple of years, it's like, ooh, this is a little tight to get around my belly. It's this getting a little snug. And I'm probably older than most of y'all. I'm going to be 57. So menopause and that kind of weight gain that goes along hand in hand with that for women. The reason I started working out, and I hate to exercise. I'll be the first one to say I hate to work out. And I finally discovered something that works for me, working with a personal trainer. Alicia Ed from church. And for the first time in my life, I've been able to work out consistently since last October. I haven't been able to do the nutrition part of it. And I feel like if I did the nutrition part, I would get better results. But my goal is to just stop getting bigger, because I come from a family of people that are overweight. My mother was obese. She's no longer living, probably because of her obesity. When she got sick and in the hospital, she couldn't walk any longer. And when they told her she would not be able to go home and live on her own, she gave up, and she pretty much willed herself to get sick and pass away. But I struggle against my DNA. I'm not everybody in my family is rail thin. I have cellulite. I have thick thighs. I have to work to stay into the clothes I have, because I can't afford to buy new clothes every season. But I feel good about myself now that I am working out regularly. But like I said, it's not natural. It's not a natural thing for me. I hate to sweat. I hate to be uncomfortable. I'd rather sit on the couch and watch TV with my dog. But I just realized at my age, and that's another thing, when you get older, if you stop moving, you're not going to be able to move. And I don't want to get osteoporosis. I don't want to be that person that can't get up off the couch when I'm elderly. And if you don't start moving and exercising now, no matter what your size, when you get to be 70 years old and you get sick or you have an injury, it's going to be that much harder if you're out of shape to get back into shape.
Thank you, Kearney. For everybody's on their weight loss journey and everybody doing their thing for y'all. All right, Julian, we'll come with you, man. Just gotta wrap this up. So let's get it quick and get it in.
The thing I would say is for everybody to definitely take care of your health, because you don't want to be like me. I got kidney disease right now, so I'm on dialysis, and I'm only 38 years old. So, it's like your life completely changes. So you definitely want to take care of yourself, because you don't want to deal with this, 4 hours a day, 3 days a week. It's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
So take care of your health.
Can I just throw in there, Julian, that I'm a living kidney donor. I donated a kidney to a stranger 2 years ago, April. So I just want to say I moved you up on the donation list. And I'm not trying to say that to brag. I'm just saying that because I want to advocate for more people to become living kidney donors, because I know dialysis is no way to live. It's very taxing on your body. Very taxing on your body, and it's like a full-time job.
Yeah, so. It is.
Sorry to hear that, Julian. And Kearney was back at church in 2 weeks after her surgery. Like, she ain't lying. Hey, Natasha, Natasha, what you got? Get it wrapping up. Oh shoot, you on mute.
My mic is still muted.
Go ahead.
I would say, as far as taking care of our health, I think I love my journey that I had got on my journey. I loved it and I cherished it, and I'm going to forever be on this journey of maintaining my weight. I am 48 years old. From that 75 pounds, right now I'm at 165 from the 150. I balance between that, but I am glad that I learned how to eat, how to work out, and how to maintain my weight no matter what, because I'm not going past 200. I applaud everybody, Julian. My prayers to you on everything go well for you and everything else. I am a living donor. If anything lesson on me, everything goes to somebody on my body. as far as I put into and with my living will. Everybody gets a don't something from me. But I just feel that we need to push more for our people to be healthier, even though they don't want to. Just give them a little something, something every little day, a little small something to say that know what you are healthy, you are worth living for, and to live, make sure your life is worthwhile living while you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. A1, come on.
All right, I'll be real quick. First, I said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again. I think a lot of times with our health issues, it's an underlying issue somewhere else. So, with that being said, I say first you have to take care of yourself and get on top of your mental health. Take care of yourself. I know a lot of people say, hey, I don't have time for this, but you make time for what you want to make time for. So make that time, take care of your mental health, because guess what? If you're not healthy enough, you can't take care of nobody else. You can't take care of your
Right.
kids. You can't take care of your brother. You can't take care of your mama if you not right. So get your mind right, get your body right, get on that grind, no excuses, get comfortable being uncomfortable, and get to it. And that's all I gotta say. I love y'all.
Thank you, Juan. Big EG,
Yes,
what
sir.
you got?
Once again, thank y'all for having me. Wonderful show. My quality 2 cents would just be everybody just take a self inventory. Look at yourself, do a self inventory, and be honest with yourself. That's something I do. I started to do it like once every 6 months. It's something I do at least twice a month. I just sit down, I might have a glass of wine, I have my journal, and I just do a self evaluation. What am I doing? The pros and cons, things that I'm doing that's good for me, bad for me. Where am I trying to go? And what I need to do to get to where I'm trying to go. And if you do that, you start take those steps. You start putting that left foot in front of the right foot, in front of the left foot, in front of the right foot. And that's all it takes. Just like you say, just do it. Just get up and start doing something.
Thank you, Big EG. OB, where you at?
Hey, real quick, man, I want to thank Julian for sharing his story. Thank you, Natasha, for sharing your story. Great show, great guest. Thanks, Big EG, for coming out again. And I just appreciate you guys. That's it.
Kyra.
Yeah. All right, let me read the comments real quick, and then I will give my wrap up. So I'm just going to do three of them. No matter what the cause of the weight gain, you only can do things to change. Only you can do things to change that. You have to be willing to make changes so you don't become unhealthy. And then another person commented, this is about the Black women competing. Absolutely not. We are the blueprint. They want to be us. Hashtag they not like us. And then lastly, first and foremost, Black women never have to compete when we are the role model for everyone. Let's get that straight. Um, so to wrap up, I just want to say thank you to everyone that was on the panel for sharing your success stories. Thoughts and prayers are with you, Julian, as you
Thank you.
transition to Arizona, and with the dialysis that you have to go through. And just everyone in the comments and on the show, just do what's best for you and continue to pour into yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and just be um, cognizant of like what the future looks like and how you can impact the future, whether that's spending 10 minutes a day going on a walk or getting a bike or doing working out at the house. Only you know what's best you can handle. It's my closing thoughts.
Thank you. Again, I want to thank everybody that came on tonight. We have a bunch of different POVs, point of views, in the comment section on the show. But I think everybody can agree that eh, we want people to live longer lives. I don't care what nationality you are. We want people to live longer lives. So therefore, we want people to be more healthy. If that's eating healthy, that's working out. That's I did a whole paper on this not too long ago. We want people to live longer lives, long fuller lives. I think somebody said we want people to be able to run around with their children. It'd be sad if your children are small, they want to run around and play with you, but you're not physically able to run around and play with them. So we just want everybody to be on their healthiest tip. This show was about, it was about what you physically look at when you see somebody. And everybody say what they like when they look at them. So like what you like, do what you do. Nuts and Boltz, a no cap show. We say what we say and we mean what we say. Hey, so if you want to be on next week's show, you can hit up myself or Tashina Nicole on Facebook. Next week's topic is why do men date younger and why do women date older? That would be next week's topic. Why do men date younger and why do women date older? You can hit on Facebook Tashina Nicole or myself, Edmund Chapman. Also, we're looking for sponsors. If you like this podcast and you would like to sponsor us, you got a business or anything, you can also hit up Tashina Nicole on Facebook, or you can email myself, Edmund Chapman, at eddieed30@gmail.com. That's Eddie, EDDIEED30@gmail.com if you'd like to sponsor us. And last but not least, if you would like to be on our Datum Edition show hosted by our very own Angel, you can hit up myself, Edmund Chapman, on Facebook, or you email me at eddieed@gmail.com, or you can hit up Tashina Nicole. We are looking for you. Like Kyra said earlier, we will be vetting people. We got a whole team, and we will be vetting people. We're taking this very serious because I know people are really looking for love. Don't come over here playing if you don't want to be looking for love for real. So come join our Datum or Ditch 'em show. Kyra, where my theme music at? And like I say every single week, I love you. God loves you. Go out and be great on purpose. Peace out, y'all.
Don't speak to any moment. Product of her environment. Shout out the global woman. Can't box her in with any trend. No, she's a global woman. Call fire.